October 16th, 2017. A quiet Maltese village. At 3 p.m., an investigative journalist starts her car. Seconds later, the vehicle explodes. The blast is so powerful that debris rains across the countryside. That journalist was Daphne Caruana Galizia, and her murder would rip open a web of corruption that reached the highest levels of government. Daphne wasn't just any reporter. She was the most feared investigative journalist in Malta, known for exposing political corruption, offshore accounts, and organized crime. Her blog attracted hundreds of thousands of readers. Astonishing, considering Malta's population is under 500,000, but her reporting made enemies. Politicians, businessmen, even people tied to the Panama Papers. Daphne named names, and she didn't stop even after repeated threats. Weeks before her death, she wrote, "There are crooks everywhere you look now. The situation is desperate." Investigators soon discovered her car had been rigged with a remote control bomb. This wasn't a random act of violence. It was a calculated hit. 3 men were arrested for carrying out the assassination. But the deeper investigators dug, the more shocking the connections became. In 2019, businessman Yajen Fenech was arrested and accused of masterminding the murder. Fenech was linked to secret companies Daphne had been investigating. Companies tied to government contracts worth millions. The fallout rocked Malta. Ministers resigned. Protests filled the streets. The prime minister himself eventually stepped down amid accusations his office had tried to shield those involved. Daphne's assassination wasn't just about silencing one journalist. It was about silencing the truth. Yet ironically, her death brought global attention to the very corruption she fought to expose. Her case is still tangled in court proceedings, but the message is clear. One woman, armed only with words, was powerful enough to be seen as a threat worth killing. When the pen becomes more dangerous than a gun, you know the story is bigger than just one life. Daphne's voice was stolen, but her silence became the loudest sound Malta had ever heard.